Hey everybody, Derek here to bring you another video for our Walking Dead countdown to the Season 5 premiere. We are exactly 22 days away from the upcoming 5th season of The Walking Dead. We're getting closer, folks, getting real excited. And today what I wanted to do was I actually wanted to give a shout out to one of the actresses on Walking Dead. We just got some big news that I just saw on the internet today, and I thought I'd share that and potentially talk about if it will affect the show or not. I doubt it will, based on a couple of things that I've looked at, but it's definitely nice to hear about lots of the things that are going on in the cast members' lives, what they're doing and big event changes in their lives. And I'm definitely happy to hear that Sonequa Martin-Green is expecting a child. I think it's her first child, and he will be born in January, according to what the article said. So they have confirmed it is a boy. Congratulations, Sonequa Martin-Green, and to husband. I really think it's very nice, to see that new life coming into the world. It's definitely always a nice thing. And it definitely leads you to wonder, how that necessarily plays into the storyline. Because apparently the baby, according to the article, the baby is due in January, and I wonder if Sonequa Martin-Green started showing signs of her pregnancy during the filming, and if they worked around that. And could that potentially lead to changes in the story? Because one of the things that you know about The Walking Dead is that you're kind of operating on a very different kind of timeline that literally it's day by day or a couple days. It's not like other series like sitcoms where potentially, a month could go by and you just don't know it. It just pops up, and sometimes they make references to the timeline on sitcoms or other series, and other times they don't. So you're left wondering, where are we at necessarily in the storyline on those kind of shows. But Walking Dead, and especially now with season 5 coming up, this almost seems like season 5 is going to take place over a period of days or maybe weeks rather than a significant amount of time going by. I mean, we had that time jump in between season 2 and 3 and in between 3 and 4 where certain things, you could have potentially written into the storyline. You could have dealt with those kind of things. But now with season 5, you're kind of focusing on, a day, again, days. Like, you're like, this is literally, the premiere is going to be like moments after they get locked in the car, as far as I can tell. So you really don't have that luxury of having time go by and be able to explain certain things happening. Now, again, there's a lot of different things that we can look at here. One is that generally Walking Dead completes its filming in November, at least from what I've understood from reading some articles. Like last season, they started filming in May and they ended in November. If I understand that correctly, all 16 episodes. So it is potential, that they can finish off the season without having to worry about fitting that storyline in. I don't know if they would necessarily establish a Sasha pregnancy storyline, or if they would just have Sonequa Martin-Green wear, baggier clothing to kind of hide if she is showing visible signs of pregnancy. It makes you wonder, can they work around that? I think at this point that they can, being that the baby's not due till January, and the show may end filming in November, there may be enough time to finish filming without having to worry about, Sonequa Martin-Green's appearance, changing so much, and potentially, you run into a problem of, how do you explain this with Sasha when there's just no way that she could have become, the character Sasha couldn't have become pregnant in that time period. So I definitely think that they have a couple of different things that they can work with here, though. I mean, one of the things that you have to look at is the fact that they're ending filming potentially in November shows that they won't really have a problem with that. Plus, the other thing is that, with technology being the way it is, you can kind of work around those kind of problems, potentially, filming her up a little higher to not show her body, not show the pregnancy. They've done that on a couple of occasions on other shows. And you also have, just us as audience members, we just generally understand that these kind of things do happen. And if we're going to get really picky, then we're not understanding, we're just being picky, and that's just not necessary. I mean, one of the things you have to realize is Carl Chandler Riggs is growing at a very enormous rate. And from what I understand, he's going to be a few inches taller coming into the 5th season. So are we really going to get picky and go, whoa, Carl just shot up overnight? I mean, no. I think that we understand that these things, it's just part of life. We grow, or we decide to have children. We, various different things, or we get older. I mean, that's just the way things work sometimes. It's just life. And I don't think that it's going to be much of a problem. But I definitely think it's very nice. I don't think it's going to necessarily impact whether Sasha's going to get killed off or not. I mean, if they decide to do that, it's just going to be because it is time for the character. Again, I think that they have very good potential for Sasha. I think that she's definitely a great character. Sonequa Martin-Green does an excellent job portraying Sasha, and I'm just very excited to see that she has some new big changes coming in her life. It's definitely a very nice thing. Definitely nice that she's going to be having her first child. Definitely something that we all want in life, is to start a family, and I'm just very happy to see that that's happening. It's definitely nice to see that things are happening in the world that are great. Bringing life into the world is always a great thing. So definitely just want to again congratulate Sonequa Martin-Green on expecting her first child and her husband. And I just think that it's not going to really make any difference in The Walking Dead. I think that they're going to be able to finish filming in time before the baby comes. Before she might have, definitely going to be a lot harder for her to necessarily keep up with the fast pacing of the show. So I think that they're going to be done filming before that happens. And again, if Sasha's character's killed off, it's just going to be because it's time for the character, to be killed off. I hope it doesn't happen. Again, I love all these characters, and we know that we're going to definitely see a couple get killed off before the end of the season. But I just don't think that it's going to be a problem. It's definitely something that's very great. I'm very happy to hear that again. So I just wanted to share that, and again, congratulations, Sonequa Martin-Green, on the coming of your first child. I think that's very nice, and I think she'll be a wonderful mother. I think that'll definitely be something very positive for her and her husband's life. So again, thank you everybody for watching. I hope that you're excited for The Walking Dead just as much as I am. I think we got a lot of things to look forward to. And again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them. Feel free to subscribe. I'm definitely coming up with more video ideas, and I'm just excited for what they have in the future. So thanks everybody, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.